Hi, lovelies. Coming. Who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Now who dey there? Oh? Didi don show. Who dey there? Oh? Didi don land. Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Now who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Didi don show. Didi don land. Oh? Didi don come. Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Make una come in, oh, people of Didi Eagerness King. I don land again, oh yes, I don land again. Hello, Stein TV is in the building. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Thanks for coming in. Who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Now who dey there? Oh? Who dey there? Oh? Didi don land. Oh? Didi don show. Make una come in. Make we discuss. Make una come in. Make we yarn. Oh? Make una come in. Make we talk. Oh yes, so my people, I greet you all with your time. Thanks for coming in to grace this ogbonge topic. Yes, so my people, in short, when I came across this topic, I said, no way, I must want my people to hear about it. Let them still give out their thoughts and views about what this Ghanaian musician talked about when it comes to bedmatics. I believe we all know what bedmatics is. Yes, the other room, as our ogbonge president of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari calls it. He calls it, what's it called? He calls it on the other room. I call my bedmatics, Kawachi level. So my people, let me just go straight to this discussion today, because ever since I got this, I've been wondering that who really does that? And I pray and hope guys should still pump into the building. Let's do justice to this discussion, my people. Whether what this lady said, according to some people, they said it could be juju. What do you mean by that? Saying that before you will allow your man to enter the promised land, which God have given to every female, which normally, popularly slang that is called, they call it bekus. The lady said that before she will allow any man to come and do justice inside her bekus, or to come and do justice on the mountain, to climb the mountain, that you must change her menstruation pad as a man. You know, there was a time I treated a similar topic, if it is right for a man to wash the girlfriends on this. My people, I got a lot of answers. Some people reacted, some were against it, some were for. For my own opinion, I said that there is nothing wrong if the woman is really sick, if she is disabled and maybe her two hands are amputated and something like that, then she can ask a man to help her wash. But this one now, this ogbonge Ghanaian actress called Melody, she is very able, a pretty lady with her hands complete, but she said that any man that wants to enter her promised land, that's her holy temple, that you must be ready to change her menstruation pad. My people, what do you think about this? Do you think that what she said was true, or do you think that it is ojuju, idibia, otomokbo, that she wants to use it to do so that she can blow because she's into music, for her to become famous? Or you think that there is nothing wrong for a man to change a woman's menstruation pad? Good God, blood that irritates. I don't know of others, but to me, blood is irritating. Even seeing my own blood, I feel somehow, let alone seeing and touching another person's blood. People in the medical line, kudos to you people. All right, my lovely. So what do you guys think about that? Is it really right for her to come to social media and say that she have even done away with her ex because the guy was once washing her pants, washing her brazier, washing her undies, her spaghetti, and was also changing her menstruation pad? That the ex went as far as changing her menstruation pad. Please, whoever is in the building, if you can share this LS, I don't really like compelling people to do that. But if you can share the LS for others to come in, I don't mind. And thank you in anticipation. So as I was saying, guys, do you really think that it is good? There's no big deal. There's nothing wrong if you can tell your man to change your menstruation pad when you are hale and hearty, when you are fit, when you are fine, when you are okay. We are not talking about washing on this because she made us understand in her statement that if she as a lady can go down low to wash her man's on this, wash her man's okripoto boxers, where she doesn't even know where the man has even come from. A guy that she's dating, you know, now they say trust nobody. So you might be dating somebody and you are in love with the person, you trust the person that that person might not cheat on you. And you don't know that this particular person you are dying for, that you are carrying on your head like government work, you never knew that this person is a cheat. So you don't even know whether the person is coming out from a chalet or brothel, or the person have gone to see another babe, side chick by the side. And the person comes in and so tired, just offload all the offloadables, drop on the floor. Then you as the good one who is dating as at that time will now pick up all those on this and start washing. So she was telling us that if she can be washing her boyfriend's on this, her boyfriend's boxers, then why will the guy not do it in return? Does it mean that it's only her body that the guy really needs? That the guy must as well change her pad. The guy must as well wash her braces, wash her panties, both the menstruation pants, and that she changes her pants 2 times a day. She wears pants 2 times a day. So if any man is not ready to do that for her, there is no other room for that man. The man will not enter the holy temple. She said it publicly, opudentially. So guys, presently, according to her, she says she's still single, but these are the criteria. If you want to apply and you want to take her to be a lover girl. Hello, EC. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. I do really appreciate. Thanks. Cosbin is in the building. Thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I do really appreciate. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, I've seen it. It has dropped. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. So as I was saying before you entered the building, do you really think it is advisable for a man to change a woman's on this? I'm talking about menstruation on this now, because that is what this melody singer talked about. She is a Ghanian, all right? She's into music. So she said that any man that we see her bekus, I believe you all know what bekus is, because I am conscious of some kind of words to use. You know, I know how this YT behaves now when it comes to monetization. For you to get monetized on that channel to put adverts, wahala. So I might just use like a few words like your private parts. Now, we all as ladies, God have blessed us in the way that every month we see our period, okay? Menstruation flow. So this particular actress, hello, Blue Jane is in the building. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Change what? Okay. Are you her mother? But let's assume you had the lover. I know you are married, but let's assume you had a lover. Is it the mother that will change the menstruation pad for a grown-up woman? She's no longer with the mother, so she's dating you, and you say you love her. You want to be with her for the rest of your life as one. So she is now saying that if If after this video, I will put the person's picture so that people will see who I'm talking about. She's a popular Ghanaian singer, okay? So, but she is saying now that if a man she is dating and she truly loves, she is going that far to even washing the man's boxers, then why will the man not do it for her? That you must change her menstruation pad. She said it is a must. She is now compelling you that before she will date a guy that will come into her holy temple for what we call bedmatics, you must change her menstruation pad whenever she's menstruating. Okay? Yes. She's not crippled. She's not even amputated. She's body able. She's very, very okay. All right? Like some people said, they said, we African, we believe in voodoo, juju. Some people said that, now juju you won't use and take do. She said, no, it's not juju. She is giving her reason that if she as a woman, even though she's not married, as a lady, she can wash a man's boxers. She can wash the man's clothing. She can do everything for a man. All right. Why is it that you as a man in return cannot change her pad? Why is it that you as a man in return cannot also wash her clothes, her dirty clothes? That you must have to do that if you know you want her body. Is she actually trying not to get a boyfriend? This can turn people off her. You need to even see some comments. People were like they can do it. And I think guys are the ones behind those comments that they can do it. She should drop a social media handle, that they will reach out to her. That what is there? What is there? Like what you just ask now. I think I also saw a comment like that when somebody said that, am I your mother to change your pad? I cannot do that. But I can do any other thing you ask. I can wash your clothes, even though you are okay, you are not sick. I can do that. I can cook the meal. I can do the dishes. But for me to go as far to changing your pad, I cannot do that. She will keep looking for the kind of man, they don't exist on earth, maybe Jupiter. I think they do. To me, my own opinion, I think they do. But as I said earlier on before you guys pumped in, I said that can only be done if the person is maybe on the sick bed, if the person have no hands, because I have seen a man, anytime I see that man, inside of me, I always cry. I have seen a man, good-looking man with the two hands are gone. So when I did my findings, this is somebody that I used to pass on the streets. You understand? We do pass on the streets and it doesn't really go down well with me. It's okay. And when I did my findings, I was told that the man's hands were amputated somewhere around the northern area of Nigeria before he now came to the south. You understand? And according to the gist I also heard, they said that he's happily married with kids. The wife did not run away, but there are some people that after such thing, even in the relationship and marriage, God forbid, the unforeseen circumstance now occur. Some people will run away, but the lady still stick to this man. Anytime I see this man, I weep. Handsome man like this, and you can see smile always on the face of this man. He's always happy. If from here, the Boko Haram people just from here cut off the hand. Not that it's even accidental victim. Okay? Or maybe she has too much money and she is a sugar mommy. She's a young girl. As for now, she says she's not even dating anybody because she dumped her ex because the ex was doing it before, changing her pad. According to how the ex was changing her pad, but she now find out that this ex, you know how guys behave now, sometimes they discuss about their girlfriend. She now find out that this ex is flippant, is a talker, and all of a sudden the guy just changed like chameleon. He stopped doing all those things. So when he confronted her, what's up? Why are you not doing this? He said that the friends are making jest of him, that is a woman rapper. Why should he be changing part for the lover when she have two hands and all that? She said, oh, but you were doing it. I told you that this is what I wanted, and you so does it mean that you are coming just for my body? I wash your pants for you. I wash your boxers for you. I wash your singlet and all that for you. And now you are not telling me you don't want to do that. Okay, fine and good. Bye-bye to the relationship. You say, bye, 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 bye. That is to say, you are just into this relationship for what you will get from me. You are not ready to help me. Then if peradventure we get married tomorrow now, you will leave everything, house chores, and then maybe God has blesses them with children and all that. You leave everything for me to do. When you cannot even change common menstruation pad, you have decided that because your friends are making jest of you as a man, that why will you go and even discuss such a things with your friends? Okay, she's crazy. Which mother raised man to change pad? Exactly as you said. But I know people will do it. Let me tell you guys something. People are doing nasty things, but they will not come out to say it. People does a lot of nasty things, but because of ego, pride, whom they are, they will just conceal and just keep it within themselves. Those kind of people said that are even insulting these girls. Some of them said, not people, I think there was a time they said that if you want to make money, I'm not saying that it's good though. If you want to make money, go to Dubai and you will see all sorts of ways to make money. There was a video somebody sent to me some time ago. I could not even look at that video. All right. I had to even delete it immediately, where you see Nigerian girls that want to make it now, ozibo, hot, licking fresh menstruation pad. Then by the time they return now, they come, they bath up. Now they will say they are doing business, international business, or they are doing this, or they are doing that, or it's TikTok that is paying them, or YouTube that is paying them, whereas most of them have gone underneath to do nasty things, but they will not come out to tell you. That is how far people have gone. Men do nasty things for their wives. She's not anybody's wife yet. Okay. But before she becomes somebody's wife, she have her rules and regulations. You know, in relationship, if you take somebody very seriously and you intend to live the rest of your life for that person, I don't know whether everybody does that anyways, but I know people do it. You discuss. I have treated lot of topics, because my late reverend used to say something that is better for engagement to broke than marriage to get divorced. You understand? Because of the trauma that one party might be going through, if there are children to emotional crush and all that. So it's better you terminate engagement. Say, I don't want to do again. No. Make we find out our do's and don'ts now, before we come a step forward, say we want to put ring on the finger. Yes, as you rightly said, people do it for their wives. But that is enough reason why before you do I do to people, or before you decide to choose your life partner, discuss certain things. I have treated a topic whereby the man said that without sex toys, no marriage. Because when he's dating this lady, the lady refused sex toys. And now he said, how long will I continue dating? I want to settle down. Financially, I am okay. So I want to take you as a wife. I want to settle down. But the lady now said, we have to discuss. So, you know, you're always troubling me about sex toys. And I don't want that. My faith doesn't permit that. So the man said that if no sex toys, then pack your bag and baggage. Bye-bye. I don't want to. And I have also seen the contrary of what I said, whereby this particular man even posted it on social media handles. He find out that a woman that he wants to spend the rest of his life with have up to 50 different types of rabbit and sex toys. This guy did a video, posted it, and said, I think I am done with this relationship. I am man enough. I am able-bodied. I can really Kawachi you very well, give you all these different styles and position. How come you went and be buying all this? And she hid it from the man. I don't know how the man found out all those things at the hidden place and brought it to social media. Different types, big sizes. That is why they said that one man's meat is another man's poison, my people. Whereas this other man is saying that if you don't want sex toys in our marriage, you've been saying no sex toys in the relationship. I tried to, but now I cannot do without it. And I don't want to cheat on you. Okay? Money is the root of all right? So I don't want to cheat on you. So this is what I need. But the lady said, no, I don't want sex toys. I don't want my pussycat to be too expanded. I don't want that. Even before I met you, I have not used it. So why is it that you want to be using it on me inside marriage? The guy said, okay, let's cut it off now. And this other one, and I said, another couple to be, that's supposed to be, the woman love it. The woman loves it, but she doesn't know how to open up to the man, and she hid it. Maybe she must have even discussed 1 or 2 times with the man. The man said, no, 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 no. She now bought it and hid it from the man. Along the line, the man got to see all this stuff. People were like even bullying the man on social media that are waiting now. At least this thing would have been settled behind closed door. Why did you pack everything out and distribute on social media? He said, no, 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 no. I have not even married you yet, and you're up to like 50 different types. The one that have ears, or the one that have my people, things they happen for this planet Earth where we do. Things they happen. Okay, that's why they say one man's meat is another man's poison. So I am of the opinion that before people will decide to become man and wife, discuss it. Discuss the number of children you will want to have. Oh, let's not even talk about the sex, because it is God that gives sex, and it still depends on the man's chromosome that will now give the sex you want. I think men have XY, while women have the XX. So it depends on how the egg, which of the egg that is released, even though it is God that is behind it. All right. But at least discuss all these things, the number of children you would like to have, what you know you can afford. Not be to born like crayfish everywhere. At the end of the day, people will find people who will take care of them. All right. Discuss things, your family as well. What and what, because there are some people that, especially we women, and they do this thing pass. All the monies that comes, they will want to pack it to the woman's side. They will want to pack to the woman's side. When the man receives his salary, we say, okay, let's share. This is for our own personal upkeep. This is for savings. This is for your mother. This is for your father. This is for your sibling that is in university and all that. They will forget their own husband's side. And bad women now, their own are to they take to their own side. It's not also good. So discuss all these things so that you can know the kind of man or the woman you want to settle down with. If it's this type that is always taking, not give and take, if she's this type that doesn't advise on how to save our money, everything, my own people, my own people, my own people. All right? So I think that it is very, very necessary. Women wahala too much, from a full-blooded man to made in China plastic. Good luck to them. Okay, you are okay. That means you are saying that. Yeah, I think this is you are referring your comment to the sex toys, from a full-blooded man to made in China plastic. It's fun now. It's part of fun, but though it depends on the individual. It's part of fun, and the people should not be addicted to it. I don't really see anything wrong in it when we talk about sex toys. All right, so that's so it be. Everybody with their own opinion, sha. All right. Cosby, then what are you saying? Fun kwanu? Yes, now you know nothing na fun. Now part of fun, no. You do know how many people that are using it? It's because they will not come and say it. People are using it now. Why is this sold? Why is this so? Okay, what about if you have a partner that works abroad or works very far from you, that you see like 1 year or 6 months? 1 year or 6 months or something like that. You understand? How will that person cope? How will that person cope? That is why we have a lot of cheat here and there. I am always saying that government should do DNA, because today's topic is general discussion. Government should do DNA compulsory. If a woman that is not living with the man under the same roof, as the man goes to work or she goes to work, they come back, see each other. It's very, very difficult if you are not God-fearing, if you cannot hold your body. All this long distance relationship, that is why most of them, because they did not, they've not been using this stuff and they cannot hold themselves. You see that at the end of the day, they will cheat on their man. But if the sex toys is there, some men even go as far as even buying sex toys for their wives, for their relationship, to satisfy them, so that when they are not around and they feel like, they say body not be firewood though, body not be firewood, in as much say you don't start to be jiggy. It's like animal. When you are in your heat period, you cannot contain it. That is why God said, make man leave the parents and cleave to a woman. Not be sin to jiggy, but it is sinful when you are not married. But let's leave the biblical and the Christian aspect of it right now. All right. So now make God say man and woman, because you cannot hold your body when it comes to, especially when you don't start to test the forbidden fruit. You cannot hold your body. I have seen programs whereby lesbian, gay, they will tell you it is difficult for them to leave it because they've tested it and they have become addicted. Sometimes the men have medical problems. I do understand. And yes, long distance relationship. But what about I don't understand that to have relationship. What about those that have relationship? I'm ready to marry. I'm putting it out there. What about those that have relationship and ready to marry? I'm putting it out there. Okay. I don't know whether what I am thinking is what is really stated here. You are talking about people with a relationship, right? But I am talking about the ones that their relationships are not there with them. There are two different things. There are some couple that goes out in the morning for their businesses or work and come back in the evening. All right. But I am talking about the ones that work outside, like distance relationship. Now, your husband or your spouse work at the field or work in another country, and before you guys see, apart from like video calls and all that, Skype and all that, it takes him time before he will come to his family. Okay, what about people that are in the military? Let me use the military as an example right now. People that are in the military that goes for war, peacekeeping and all that finds it difficult to see their spouse. All right. So what shall become of the woman? Are you saying that the woman should just stay like that? Yes, I agree that when you are very busy and you have something up and running, sex is off your mind. But body not be firewood. As far there is blood that is flowing in your vein and you are deeply in love with somebody, you must think of that person. You must think of that person. Why do you think that people are doing video calls? You will see the man telling the wife, let me see your naked body. The wife to the same thing, let me see, do this to me, do that to yourself, do this to yourself. Let me see over the phone. Some will even tell the wife, okay, record your naked, which I am really against, because you know this our soft touch button phones now. Any little thing now, bam. The other day, a Ghanian minister, the wife did a video of her nakedness and sent to the husband. But instead of her to send it to the husband, she sent it to the church group. That lady wanted to even commit suicide. She wanted to kill herself because it's her husband. There's nothing wrong in that. Maybe she's not using these sex toys, and she feel like having the husband, but the husband is not around, and the husband said, okay, let make video call and send to me, touch your body and all that, and send to me too, I will do it to you. But she mistakenly now send it to the church group, a popular ministers in Ghana. She wanted to kill herself because the people of those group, most of them have seen the video. That is how things go. Look at this lady's own of late, Tiwa Savage. So that is how things go haywire, and at the end of the day, you be in shame. But instead of you to be in shame, For those that can use sex toys, use it. It is not a crime. As Blue Jay said that it's plastic from China. Why go into a long distance relationship when you need around? No, Blue Jays, don't talk like that, because sometimes it could be your nature of job. It could be your nature. That is why I made an illustration about the military people. You can see somebody you love and you decide to settle down with the person. And tomorrow, now that person is transferred. Will you be carrying your family? That is why you see that all these children that are grown up in one barrack to the other, it affects them today. It is not easy. Today, they will change to Ogodo Primary School. Tomorrow, now they will transfer the father now to another cantonment. He will carry all the battalion 50 now. They will still go and register again in another school. Next tomorrow again, they will transfer them again to another state. Is that how you will be carrying all your children like jumping chicken? It will affect them academically. It will affect their emotions, mentally and otherwise. It will affect them. So that is why it is advisable, if you are this kind of person that are married to those people that are their line of duty is waka 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 waka, discuss about it on time. Because you that is going into a relationship, you are dating a military man. You know very well that that man, it's like death that is inevitable. Their duty as at that time, their place of work as at that time is inevitable. You don't know tomorrow. Tomorrow, they might just give you a letter that get ready, pack your bag and baggages, you are going to another state. Or pack your bag and baggages, you are going to so country for peacekeeping. Are you telling me that that is how you'll be carrying your children up and down, up and down? Of course not. It's your job, something you are passionate about. So that is why before you get into such relationship, you talk things out with your spouse, your partner. Keep personal freakness off the internet because it's too risky. We do not want to hear stories that touches the heart. People do it, my dear. People do it. This is the same argument as women twerking on IG. It's always okay with women to behave badly. Imagine if a man send nude photos to a WhatsApp group, the wife will leave him sharp. It's a mistake. It's a mistake, as I said. It's happened by mistake. Not that she deliberately wanted to send the photos to the wife. Thanks, EC, for sharing me out. I do appreciate. Okay, it was a mistake she made. Then for Cosby, this your personal whatever. It is something people do. Okay, if person not talking on come outside, they go say person no, you not go know what person they pass through. Now what people do, and as for me, to me, I said I don't see anything bad in it. Instead of a woman to go and cheat, what about all these women cheating here and there that their men are not around? Cheating here and there, and they cannot. I am not saying that masturbation is good to be doing it to yourself, but if you know, look at my comment, read my lips. I said, if you know you cannot hold yourself, okay, go for sex toys. That is what I said. It's a general topic I am discussing. If one knows you cannot do it, it's fine and good. But if you know you cannot hold yourself when your honey is not by your side, after all, those people selling it in the market, they know that there are a lot of people, 1001 out there, that cannot hold themselves. Instead of them to go and be cheating and be flirting around, then go and use it. Satisfy. What about people that use this cucumber? Live cucumber, this normal cucumber that we eat, at the end of the day, they will throw it away. I have seen a lot of people saying things. It is how they feel. So are you saying that if somebody comes and be saying such a thing, that this is what I do, does it mean the person is encouraging you to do it? The person is not encouraging you to do it. The person is getting satisfaction through that. There are some people that don't even use what's it called? The natural dick. Why do you see people going after men, same sex? It's not because of what they love. I am not advocating for that because I know it is sinful and it's not even recorded in the Bible. Same sex. But people are doing it because that's what they'll tell you, that they don't have feelings for women. They don't have feelings for women, so they have feelings for same sex. Some will still say they don't have feelings for men. They have feelings for women, which they are even trying to do right now in my country, Nigeria, because there are a lot of lesbian channels, even on YouTube, that I personally have watched. Where are they shooting the video from? Is it not from Nigeria? Is Nigeria known as a gay country or a lesbian country or a country of same sex? In those days, people that are doing it, they are hiding it. If you go to all these secondary school, boarding school, that is where many children learn all these things from. Okay, does it mean people are not doing it? People are doing it, but we are not saying that it is a good thing. Because even on this YouTube, I am even very, very surprised when I see Nigerians who based in Nigeria doing same sex whatever on this particular YouTube, and they still walk on the street of Nigeria. All of them want to become Bobrisky. You will see a guy, God have made that person with natural cassava, now dressing like a woman. He or she, whether not he or she wants to become a drag queen. Make them talk now and come outside. Make them know deaf us, because they are called personal for a reason. Yes, I know they are. If a man cannot hold himself, what should he do then? Big question. They have guys sex toys now. They have guys sex toys as well. So it's a two-way thing. The way they have women sex toys, that's how they have guys sex toys. Okay. People do not pray anymore. This is our problem in the world today. You think so? Okay. So what am I trying to say here, my people? It's all about choice. But for me, if in topics like this, all right, instead of somebody to cheat, because I have also seen ladies that their men have gone for DNA. Children are not their own. These are children that have come up to know that this is their father. And these are fathers that have come up to know that this is their children that they have been spending on. At the end of the day, when DNA results came out, it's not their children. And all those kind of things, it is better they talk them every now and then, whether it's because I'm still a small YouTuber or they never hear my voice, so I'm not big like some people, I'm not relevant to. Have been saying that it is high time certain things should be checked and be put compulsory and put in place. Do you know how many men have died when they come to realize that children that they have been fathering are not their children? There is an adage in Delta states that says that now woman I know in Pikin Papa. If a woman that is a cheat don't want to tell you that you are not responsible for this child, they no go tell you, they will zip up. So if they are using certain things by the time they are in their heat period, for those that cannot control themselves, I am not saying that people must do it. I am not saying that men should do it or women should do it. I'm talking about women that cannot control themselves, that are keeping long distance relationship, whether being ordinary relationship or marriage, that cannot hold their body. The way you can hold your body doesn't mean that even your twin can hold his or her body like that. And at the end of the day, you will see some of them even sleeping around with your gate man, driver, and all that. So if you cannot stay without a man or your man that you truly love, these things are in the market. If you know you can use it, then why don't you use it? If you know you can use it. But I would say don't become addicted to it, so that you don't go come like the plastic as blue jean talk past the natural cucumber. Okay, so all if the husband does not made in China toys and he wants original, what should he do? Hey, this question, I don't know. Somebody should help me answer this blue jean question. If the man doesn't want the China toys, he wants original, what should he do? I will not say you should cheat on your partner. Discuss it with your partner. There is still what we call sex discussion. If a woman or a man is sexually, when it comes to sexual discussion, your words, some men, even you seeing that video call you are making with your partner that is far away from you, you are satisfied. You are satisfied. I don't know whether I am right. Okay. I don't know that whether I'm right. If you see that video call you are making with your partner, you don't want to cheat on your partner, and which I am 100% against to cheat. All right. Take that your pretty wife's picture and sleep by his side. Put that picture on your chest. Before you know, that urge go come out. You go forget him. All right. Lady comes then. Remember the school. The children today don't even know about Bible school. Even the school today, like my children now, the other day, they were telling me they are teaching them about same-sex education, which I and my husband are against. Why would they even introduce such thing to school? They are teaching them now. All right. So the school today now, I don't even understand what the system is becoming of. Like I always say, make your children your friend, your best friend. When you have a girl child, tell the girl child. Most of us will just be saying that don't allow guys to touch your breast. Don't allow guys to hit your bum bum. Don't allow guys to come close to your lips and all that. It's not only guys. Tell them of same sex too. That even your girlfriends, don't allow any of your girlfriends to come close to you. Yes, you can hug. But when that girl is trying to want to touch you, want to put her lips close to your lips, just know that that person is trying to introduce lesbianism into you. Tell your children. Let your children be best friends to you. Some parents shy away from me. They will only just sit their children down. Oh yeah, come, call Philomena, come here, sit them down. Don't allow any boy that comes to you, even in church, at school, or whatever, let me know. They will not tell the girl child that any girls that comes to you and want to initiate this kind of toshy at some kind of, maybe if you go to the toilet, they want to touch you. Let me know. Only the opposite sex. They will not tell their sons as well that any guy that's trying to touch your cassava, your jingolo, or ask you in school or at church or anywhere to put down your boxers or pants, let them see what is in between your legs. That is same sex. They will not tell them. It is totally wrong. So it should not only be the opposite sex. When your child is not of age, you'll be telling your child, don't allow, you're still a teenager. You should be talking about your books. You should be thinking about how to read and become somebody good in life, not the other opposite sex coming to touch you and all that. No, it's high time we tell our children right from their small, when they talk. The other day, was it not a few days ago, my son of 9 years, I was telling the three, I have 3 children, God bless me with 3 children. I was telling the 3 of them about my experience of giving birth to them. You understand? So when I pause, the small one, because of anxiety, we say, Mommy, talk now. I want to know. Be fast. Finish with the sister's own. Let me talk about his own. He wants to know how I gave birth to him. So I was even telling him, I said, if not because of God, I don't know, by now I would have been dead. Because you among the 3 of them were the one that wanted to, not that he's like he want to, but it's his own labor that would have taken my life, if not God. Because he tied his neck with placenta when he was coming out. So you tell them all these things. And my daughter might say, Mommy, please, can I even see my scan? You let them know your history and what you went through when you were having them. So when they are small like this, they will know all these things. Okay. No, I will tell my daughters and sisters to always go for and settle for men and not toys. All right. Cosby said, EC said, remember Bible school. The children today don't even know about Bible school. Nothing past original. Plastic is plastic. Fake is fake. Take good showers, drink lime juice, and no toys, ladies. All right, that is good. I'm not saying that it is bad, but I'm not saying that it is good as well. But I am saying that it's all about choice. All right. So it's Cosby said, Emily, true, and us parents should not let that slip, especially at home. Save the best for last. Okay. Go and touch toys and leave me alone. Oh God, oh, blue jeans, you and your funny talk. So go and touch toys and leave alone. All right. It's all about choice, Sham. People are doing it, okay? People are doing it, but I'm not saying that everybody must do it. It's all about choice. As I said, everything for life now choice. Getting married to is choice. It's not like one must marry. I've not seen where it is even written in the Bible say you must marry. Everything a choice. I've not still seen that if you don't have a child on the if you don't have a child, you are not ready to walk on the street or on the road. People will not allow you to walk, even though that people might make sarcastic remarks and say, see this person don't marry for 10 years, how many decades, nothing to show for it. But it is not a crime, or it is not compulsory that you must marry. It is not also compulsory that you must have children. All right. What about the plane bringing the baby? That's what they told me when I was small. What plane? I don't understand. What about the plane? Are you talking about plane that flies in the sky, bringing the baby? That's what they told me when I was small. Are you talking about those people that gives birth in the plane? Maybe contraction starts in the plane. It happens as well. But what I'm trying to say here is that it is good for us to be best friends with our children. It is good for us to discuss things with our children. All right. Let them know when they are not ripe. The way you have a daughter, you tell your daughter about menstruation, signs of puberty, even your son, you tell him all these things, how to take care of his personal hygiene at the early stage. Because sometimes school will not do all these things. The other day I was teaching my children about this. My son said, Mommy, yeah, they've taught us in school, even though he's a boy. I remember I went to girls' school, all right, but I have cousins we discuss with. So anytime they talk about menstruation, they will be laughing. These are guys. They will be laughing that is in class because it's like their mother or their father never told them about menstruation, even though they are guys. You understand? But let them know all these things, even though they are guys. Let them know all these things so that maybe tomorrow they see their sister stained. It will not baffle them somehow. So by the time I was even saying this, my boy was like, Mommy, they've taught us this thing in school, menstruation, because it's going to miss school. But me, I did not go to miss school. Menstruation, I learned it from school, not even from my parents, but it is wrong. Because there are certain things that if you don't teach your children, they will learn it outside. They will learn it outside, whether you like it or not. They will learn it through friends, without being good, bad, or the ugly. So don't shy away from things like that. Sit them down. They let them know, say, na like this, na like this. Okay? As Cosby said here now that he will tell his people to stay away from sex toys. Tell them. So it is left for them to take it or leave it. It's all about choice. All right? So plain, I think, is what parents tell children about how kids are made. Okay, I see. Really, they never told us how babies were born. They told us stupid stories. All right, I do. The other day, I even have a picture right now on my phone that I showed my children how the woman's vagina is, how children are born. I have the picture. You understand? It's all about choice. So I mean, they do them, they teach them at this young age, so that when they hear it in school, it will not surprise them. Okay, so I do it. I show them the picture. This is how you came to planet Earth. Because when you don't teach all these children all these things, whether you like it or not, they will be practicing it. By the time they get to a certain age, they will start doing it. They will have friends that will tell them what to do. But if you have a girl child and a boy child that is not of age, try to tell that child on time to stay away from opposite sex and same sex. I watched one of all this Nigerian lesbian, based in a Nigerian lesbian video. The girl was like, she did that particular video and I'm sorry guys, she said that the very first day the father saw her making love to her girlfriend, this is a girl that have been coming to their house. So But the parents never knew that they are lovers. So she said that the very first day the father caught her red-handed on top of a woman, she was like, oh my God. The father caught her under their roof on top of this is a particular girl that comes to their house. So if this, and she went to a boarding school. She learned it from the boarding school and invited her lover to their house. Anytime the lover comes, your friend don't come. Amaka Kelechi is here. They never thought of anything until they caught them red-handed. And they want to eat her raw, according to her. She's a YouTuber. They want to eat her raw. So she said that instead of her to commit suicide and all that, because she was like really, really ashamed, because this is something that she have learned in school and she is now addicted and she have loved it. So what she did was that she now put a note down. This is somebody that was in secondary school, put a note down and she left the house. You know how we African people are now. The parents had to invite relative and all that, let them talk about this so that, they say you cannot throw away the baby with dirty baths of water, even though you scold her that what she was doing was wrong. It's not biblical for you to be dating somebody of same sex. But she is saying that it's her life and that is her choice she have taken. You as a parent, you will talk. Say whatever you want to say, then you leave the rest to God and put your knees on the ground to pray. So I believe that if they had taught them or told them earlier on about all these things, you are going to a boarding school and this is what you will see. This is what is expected of boarding school. Because at boarding school, then they learn all this bad thing, all this same sex, whatever. Now boarding school, then they see and pass. Now boarding school, they never, okay, I've read that. We should not allow the TV to train your children. Okay. This is another one. We should not allow the TV to train your children. In as much that we should not allow the TV to train our children, I believe that prayers and we talk to our children will also work. Because you saying that you will not allow your TV to train your children goes out once in a while, they go to school. And now we are in internet age. Some of them have these smartphones. You might be sleeping at night, you don't even know what they are doing. Boarding school is the devil's playground. All right, I love boarding school. All right, but my husband is totally against it. Reasons I don't know why, but I love boarding school because it will make you have time as a parent to do your things, your business. People like us will say we like money like another thing. But when you have children around, toddlers, you still get toddler for hand, still get the teenage one. You are doing crash runs, still thinking of how to go and pick the other one, still thinking of how to settle family, still thinking of how to settle honey. It's not really easy. So that is why I like boarding school. When that child is of age, they should just go and you will have your time to run your things. Prison is better than boarding school. Really? Why I like boarding school is that it makes that child to sit up academically. That is my own anyways. It makes your child, especially if you have, oh God, it's take the grace of God, because I have seen things. I have seen pastors, people who are ministers of God, both their husband and wife, that preach on the people that people respect, all right, that have good reputation, but their children, oh God, I don't want to mention names. Their children are no, they're not a hear word at all. Before their father will talk one, they don't tell their father 20. Ministers of God that people respect, that people go for counseling, but you cannot even talk to your own child. Your child go just they do anyhow. All right. If you want to condemn and punish your child for life, send them to boarding school. They are done in their life. We still have good ones that comes out from there as well, Sha. Thank God I never went to boarding school. The stories I have heard. Okay. I went to boarding and day school, but I wasn't a boarder. I am a day student, but it's boarding and day. So when we close, the boarders go to their dormitory. Then we ourselves, now we don't carry our ngongo, they go house. All right. But I like it because of what I said. It will make you to have time as a parent and to discipline your child academically, because there are some children that as a child, then you go talk, tire. May God not make us get bad children. Some children, especially teen, do you know this juvenile delinquency? In the lives of every human, in that teen age, it dey hard though. Now God, now God they help, it dey hard. Now that time your child is stubborn. The ones that want to be rebellious will be rebellious, talking back at you. It dey hard well until they don't grow up. The hand, then they will not say, this thing that daddy and mommy is really saying when we were small. Now we don't realize. By the time they have now put themselves into a big soup. Like the other day, I watched somebody program. The guy was talking about his life. He's an ex-gay. I like programs like that because I learn a lot. So he was talking about his life as an ex-gay, how he started, and now the repercussions. My happiness was that he said that people that knew that this was what he was into at the beginning, they talked to him. But because it's something that he have loved to do, and then they talk from here, he started at an early age. This will not be even say boarding school set now I go. All right. And somebody initiated into him. So I dey like to hear the conclusive part of it. It is now that he's sick, now he cannot even sit down. All the hold of the anus don't wide finish, don't expand. Now he don't realize, if I had known, I wouldn't have even done this. All right. He even talked about married men that is even dating. Oh, good God. Things they happen. Married men that are married to women, their wives at home, that is even dating. All right. But now the repercussion now have befell him. So it is now that he's regretting. If I had known, all those advice, they were advising me down, my family and friends were telling me that this thing you are doing, a time will come, you don't want to go with a woman. It is same sex you want to do through anus and all that. And according to him, is even the female is even the one giving them the anus for penetration. And now that he's sick now, where are these people now? He brought all his drugs and he have even contracted HIV according to him along the line. So where are all these? It is now him himself is now telling people, telling the society to abstain from this as an ex whatever. There are a lot of them. Boarding school is good. Where did he learn it from, Biko? Most of them learn it from boarding school. I believe you heard about this viral video that went on some time about Don Davis' mother, Deeper Life. Most of them learn it from school. Most of them learn it from school. That is why I said be friends with your children, not just friends, become best friends. The way you have a very best friend that you confide in, you tell your secrets for those that cannot keep their mouths. I am against you telling your secret about your marriage to your best friend. I am totally against it because I don't believe about that word secrets. People keep secrets. I don't believe that, because if there is secrets, that word wouldn't have even exist in the first place. People don't keep secrets these days, not even to your twins. All right. So there are some people that any little thing, their husband scold them, their husband do this one to them, they don't go tell their best friend. They don't go tell their best friend. Tomorrow that best friend will use it against you. All right. So keep things to yourself. If you know you cannot, it's something that you cannot decide to do, look for a counselor, a counselor, somebody that is abstract, that you don't know, that you can share your pains with. The person will give you advice, and you vamoose. Instead of it that you have one friend, secondary school friend, and two done the sweet they come since. Then the day honey misbehave, you carry your life history, go tell them. We are now in digital world. Before you know, they will wash your dirty linen on public. Then you will be crying, had I know. Boarding schools not be for me. Boarding school not be for me. Okay. And as I said boarding school for me is just to discipline the child. That is why I like boarding school. It will make them to sit up. This is your prep class. You must bend your head to read. All right. Good boarding school, not be all this shere type. Good boarding school. I don't know about public boarding school these days, because when I went to boarding day school, my school, as I said, was boarding day school, but I'm a day student. At the end of the day, we go back home while the boarders live in school. All right. the boarders that are my friends there, then they were really doing well, because that was then. I don't know of now, because nowadays you can see that we have a lot of private boarding school that are very, very expensive. Private boarding school. That is the reason, because children of these days are not like children of before. Children of these days now, they want to know within their parents, not even quick know for their age. That is why most parents will discuss how we going to treat this our child, because it is during this their teenagehood that you can see some characteristics in your children. I always use this word, be your children's best friend. The characteristics in your children. So then as a couple, you now discuss. If you don't want that child now to spoil, it is high time you now take drastic measures. If not, I know will now be the case. All right. So boarding school, to me, I don't see anything wrong in allowing my child to go to boarding school, to discipline that child, to make that child bend his or her head down to read. That is my reason. But when you talk about, and to make that child too, another thing, to make that child feel confident, because when you are in boarding school, you bathe together. I know what I am talking about. All right. Because we that are not boarders, when we were growing, let me use myself as an example. When I was growing as a day student, I find it very difficult to share bathroom with my own the same blood as a sister. I don't know anything, but at the fish I shame. But when you are a boarder, all those things at that time, maybe it's your first time, you go to shame. But before you know, you don't, because in the morning, early morning, by the time they ring the bell, bathing time, all of you know, don't get up from bed, don't enter bathroom. I don't know that that's how they do in private schools. These private boarders, so I don't know that they do that. But my own time is government boarding school. So we that are coming from house are they shame. That's how they use towel tie. That's how they turn around like baba chair. My own blood. All right, maybe she entered bathroom before me. I will be waiting, and the bathroom is big enough for two of us to take our bath. Because at the shame, nobody teach me, say, I'm gonna be girl like you. Now girl like you, now your sister. So go inside, go bathe with them. Once it leaves your mouth, yes, it's no longer a secret. Yes, bathe together in boarding school. They do that now. It's because you did not. That's why you are talking about. They do that. I'm telling you that I went to boarding school, and as early as 7 a.m. we are in school. So I have friends as boarders that board then. We used to go to their dormitory. We used to the only place we don't enter is where they eat. You understand? But we go and visit them in their hostel. And when I was still in the university, though I still come from house as because my father will say that you want liberty. I make you know I will be crying, but that does not mean that you going to live in school will make you corrupt or be free to waka waka. That is the wrong impression we are talking about. Most parents are having. Allow your children to allow them. Who wants spoil go spoil. Gone are those days where people they bend, they pet, they do this thing because now them they spoil pass. Allow your children, discuss with your children when they are of age. Instead of them to be doing this hide and seek, whatever, call your child. Your child is of age, don't reach to get boyfriend and girlfriend. Let them introduce them to you. And make they get unwanted pregnancy. Because if you teach all these your children all these things, all these unwanted pregnancy people they born for highway, no go they happen. All right. Are you vaccinated against vaccine? Is that what is? I don't. This question is it related to our discussion? I have done that anyways. I've taken my first and second jab. All right. Welcome, Canal. I don't know if I pronounce your name well. All right, guys. Yes, Baba Cheer. You turn around like you they laugh. Let them know they are your children. If you cannot discuss certain things with your children, then you don't finish. Then you want an outsider to tell. Even people that are living in your household, you have people like your house help teach them all these things. That is why you see many house help today at the end of the day will be impregnated for their oga, your own husband, because of wetin you as madam your eye dey up na money you dey find. You no go tell your house help, you no go call your children sit down, even though you have small children, toddlers are your house help babes. Alright, the ones wey be say e don still grow small, we don dey wise like 10 years, tell them mommy is not around and daddy is going out too. Make sure your eyes are on ground for house help. You know children now, their eyes dey see well, because some house help they are not even there to come and look after your children, they are there to come and corrupt your children and to get self-satisfaction. So tell your children, your house help you have, any of them touch you anyhow, by the time you return, make them tell you. Make your children your best friend. Don't let them be shy to tell you certain things. All right. So that is why you see that most house help today, now by the time your wife goes to market or business or to look for daily bread, you leave your children with the house help. Before you know now, if you have a husband when the eye not done, when eye dey up like this, it go start to dey touch that house help. So let them know on time, even though that house help is not your flesh and blood. Remember, you have a child as well. You are taking care of that house help in return for her services. Still let her know, even if na your own husband. They say trust all but trust no one. Okay, even if na your own husband, anything daddy does to you, tell me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Emily. Tell me. Don't be afraid to tell me anything. All right. So that is how it is. So things people learn in boarding school, that the apart from practicing same sex in boarding school, now be just the main thing. Practicing same sex, you will see the male teachers descending on their students. You will see the student descending on their student, all in the name of school father and school mother. But it allows your children to bend down to read. Now make it like boarding school. All right. But I am not saying that it's all of this that is practiced there. But when you bring up your children in a godly way, you tell them all these things on time. I'm taking you to a boarding school now, like what Don Davis did to the mother. If Don Davis' mother had not sat Don Davis down to teach him all these things, you are going to a boarding school, even though it's a Christian school. I'm not trust anybody there. Anybody that does this to you, whenever I come, tell me. Do you think that guy would have gotten the guts to tell the mother? You know, go fit tell the mother, I go they fear. There are some children that are girls that are even menstruating. They find it difficult to even tell their mothers because their mothers did not teach them. I know what I am talking about. Their mothers did not teach them. Instead, they will go and discuss outside with their friend. I don't know, I saw blood. And you have a mother in the house that you're supposed to run to. Mommy, this is what I saw. I remember when one of my cousins was living with me years back. That very day, she was just turning around. I like using that word, Baba Che, like Baba Che. My husband was like, won't she go to school? I said, I don't know what she's doing in the room. Look at time. So I called her. By the time she find it very, and before then I've been teaching her about this sex education. You understand? I've been teaching her. Every time I go to ask her, have you seen this? Have you seen that? She said no. She have not seen. My small cousin girl. So I called her and she came out. By the time she came out, all her eyes are swollen. She don't cry her eyes out. Wetin happen? Who beat you? And she say, Mommy, I woke up this morning and I saw this. I said, is that why you are crying? Hey, I think I don't teach you this thing before. She said, yes, I have taught her, but because I told her that they will also teach her in school. You understand? Biology. She said they have not taught her in school. But though I have told her, she was scared because I told her that if you start menstruating and ovulating, you meet man, you go get belle. And they tell my people, and as you see me, it's not the bem mouth they go one corner. You go get belle, and I go push you and that belle outside. And if you still decide, say you want to be sleeping with a man at this early age, that is you're disvirgin yourself, which is the flower, you will bleed. What I know I will not do is to go and say, open your leg, let me check the gbekus whether it's still intact. That one I will not do, but I will always teach you as a girl and as a boy as well. All right. So that one I did not do, but I told her that this is that you will bleed. So me, I don't know. I am stepping into the background to make. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. No wahala. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I do really appreciate. So that is how it is. So she cried that day, and I don't know, but according to her now, she said it was her first time menstruation. So I now told her what to do, take pad and all that. This is how it is. So what am I trying to say in essence? If she was also taught at school, at least she for say, my auntie don't teach me this thing. And like this, maybe she for not they come house, they can't cry. Because I frightened her. I said if she can't sleep with, it can't start to sleep for that first time, she go bleed though. Say so she should be very careful, and pregnancy too might occur when you start ovulating. So that was why she was crying when she started. I don't know, but very, very funny anyway. It was a funny one. So what am I trying to say in essence? Let's educate our children when it comes to personal hygiene and nature, because this is nature, what God have imbibed in us as females, whether we like it or not. When it's the time, you will see all those things. So back to our ogbonge topic of the Ghanaian actress that says no Kawachi if a man will not wash her on this. For me, that on this, I have treated it some time ago, which I am against. You are fit, you are able, you have your hands intact, wash your on this yourself. And some people are fond of piling up on this. It's wrong as well. Enter your bathroom as you are taking your bath, wash it at once. Why will you be piling on this for your honey to wash? Now laziness have been waiting. Just wash it at once and dry it up. Then you as a lady too, don't allow your man to wash your undies when you know you are okay. When you know you are what? Okay, you are fine, you are hale and hearty. And actress Melody that says that no Kawashi if a man did not change her menstruation pad. That I saw. According to some comment and according to Blue Jeans say, make him mama do am. Which mama? When she's not a teenager, when it's even teenage children say they don't know how to do, and you teach them on time that this is how you place it. And when it's like this is how you dispose it. Not be something where second eye go see, no matter how they love be rich. Yeah. Even women when they born, all right, not be something wey be say eye dey see. After everything, placenta, you will see they go throw am. Not wetin eye want, wetin they keep am for. So allow your children to know all these things on time. If not, they go learn am outside though. And most of all these people that I watch their program, because I like I like to know what became of them, why they decided not to continue. Okay. Most of them, they will say they don't know all this. Nobody taught them. Nobody taught them. Because if they had known, if somebody have drew their ears, say na like this, na like that, don't do this thing, when you come straight to same sex and the person is trying to do this, the person is trying to initiate you, the person is trying to introduce this thing to you, most of them go come. I'm not sure say them go continue. All right. But when we know they tell our children and they can't go party, can't go wherever they went to, and they had fun. Before you know, they go continue. That same person will call them tomorrow. Before you know, they say, don't tell your mother, don't tell your brother. And that is how it is. At the end of the day, they will now become addicted. All right. If I will even have my way, say I have my way, say all the television programs that are showing some kind of sensitive programs, you will see all these films we watch, children will be adults will be kissing and all that. It is very, very wrong. I know say nowadays children say they know pass also. But I don't know why all the television programs will be doing all those things, even though they will say 18 plus. Because you will be in your bedroom, maybe sleeping. You don't know what your child is doing. You don't know what your child is watching at behind you. So what do you think? Is it not better you tell them, teach them all these things? When it is time, you meet man, belle go occur. When it is time, you do this one, this go do this one. You let them know instead of them to go and hear it from outside and start practicing it. Even those of us that have females and male, teach them when it is so time as a girl. By the time you don get small breast, no dey expose your body for where your brother dey. Let them know all these things. Even though they are siblings, there is a word called incest. It exists. Sex with same family, it exists. So let them know all these things, that it is not the best to do this. And if you have your brother doing this to you, come and tell me. Then you as a parent, you discuss about it and caution that child. Then for the boarding school discussion we talked about, I am still of the opinion that why I like the boarding school is to make that child sit up academically and make that child as well to have this confidence as a person. Because there are certain places that we go to, they no go dey shame, they do like say they don't know anything. But when you go to boarding school, by the time you because boarding school, I don't know of these days. Only one I know, as I said, even in university is not still boarding school, they practice there. They still bathe together, girls bathe together, boys bathe together. So they will not be ashamed. Say you want to change your bra, you go dey shame, or you want to change your undies, you go dey shame. All right, because I know of somebody in those days when we went to university, she was ashamed to even take her bath with her fellow gifting, but then drag the towel comot for her body. Before you know, now she can't dey used to am. Your own fellow girl, you dey shame, you dey shame. Okay, then for the sex toys I talk about, it's all about choice in life. It's all about choice. Okay, there are some people that will say they prefer to use the sex toys instead of them to go and cheat. There are some people as well as their husbands that will buy the sex toys for their wife instead of their wife to go and cheat. There are some women that will get the sex toys because they want it for satisfaction instead of them to go and cheat. There are still some men that are against it, that will not want it because they don't want it. The same thing to the women. They don't want it. They don't want it. Some is because of fun. All right, foul play before the whatever happens. You know, in life, wetin you know they used to, or you are not brought up with it, they had to learn am for old age. There are some people that use it, that, like as I said earlier on, na person when they talk im own, na im dem go fit say e bad. There are people out there wey be say that they use these sex toys to satisfy themselves. All right, and they like it. That does not mean that they don't carry natural cassava. Okay, but they will tell you that it spice up the love making and all that. They like am. But when you are using it, for those of you that are using it, I will say don't become addicted to it. To wey be say you no go come fit and stay. Like one program I watched, the lady said that she's a bisexual. She's a lesbian and also at the same time having a boyfriend. But according to her, she says she enjoys the same sex than boyfriend, but she's just using the boyfriend as a camouflage that she want to have, so that people will not think that she's a lesbian. All right. At the end of the day, there was a day she went to visit this guy, and she brought out her teddy bear because she was not there with her sex toys. She brought out a teddy bear, and the guy was in the other room while she herself was in the other room. So this guy woke up and saw her masturbating with the teddy bear. According to her, I said that was what ended the relationship. That the guy said that, so this is what you do, and I am here, okay? But according to her, she said she doesn't really enjoy sex with the guy. So then why do you go into it if you know you don't enjoy it? All right. And since your other girl is not around, you now decide to go and use a teddy bear. But she's now ex anyway, because her program she did was say no to lesbianism. So she's no longer doing it, and she is now against it because she have come to realize that no, 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 it's not supposed to be so. So that is why I talked about it initially, that it's all about choice. Everything for life na choice. Marriage is about choice. Having children na choice. Anything you want to do for life na choice. All right, it's not compulsory. Nobody must compel you. Even though there are some families that go dey laugh you, say, you don dey old o, you don dey get white baby o, you dey never marry o, you dey never do this one o. It's all about choice. All right. If God have destined that you will become married, fine and good. If destiny say, marriage not be for everybody o, that one na the truth. Why do you think that you see this person will get married, divorce? I have seen one white woman. She's a big celebrity. All right. I was watching her program the other day. Her fifth husband number 5, now she dey with now. Big celebrity that have even met all these big American president like Donald Trump, George Bush, and all that. Big white celebrity. Her fifth husband now, the fifth man in her life, now she dey with. So marriage, divorce, marriage, divorce, marriage, divorce, marriage, divorce. So do you think that that it is everybody that marriage is for? Marriage is not for everybody, my people. So e not better to go paint, and that is why you see some people suffering and smiling in marriage, because at the end they will what's it called? They will now regret. Say, if I had known. They will say, if I had known. I called them. You said it's good to talk about it before marriage and not deceive or hide things from people. Then this thing of always bringing things to social media is what I do not get. Yes, that's what the guy did though. He brought out the Yoruba guy. He brought out everything and poured it and was making video and posted it. That this is what the lady that he wants to marry went to buy. Sex toys, went to buy. There are so many. Some people were against, some were for. That's how it is. So it's his own opinion and his choice. Why he brought out that, whether it's to it baffles him, or maybe it's his first time seeing such a thing, somebody that he wants to marry, and then this is what the person wants to do. I don't know. All right, but he brought it out, and some people really bash him as well, that you should be stupid, even though your wife to be bought all these things for her to use. Is that enough reason you should bring it to social media? Why some too were like, it's good, people are using it, so people should stop pretending. Your wife wants it, instead of her to cheat, you understand, she's your wife to be, she's using it, so why are you now ranting? So it's all about whatever. So now choice e be o, but for people that are using it, it's good for them. I not see anything wrong to have fun in any way you want to have fun. All right, provided you are not doing it on cheating level. Go dey say you go dey cheat. So if DNA is compulsory, I think women will sit up. Those that their spouse work abroad, or those that their spouse that are not close to, they discuss about things. If it is to be carrying the children up and down, but which I know will affect them. All right, it will definitely affect them. When you carry children, you relocate to this place, tomorrow then transfer you relocate. And so you're not going to change children. I mean, they change this destination. It dey affect the children. All right, that's why you see all these barrack children, from one barrack to another, one barrack to another, one barrack to another. They will become something else because they waka too much. Why don't you just settle down in one? be sending their monthly upkeep and allow the children the children to be with their mother instead of you to be carrying from one state to another. Then anytime the man comes, una jiggy jiggy together, okay? Una jiggy jiggy together, or you discuss with your husband. If your children are grown or you look for somebody to leave the children with, you can run down to visit your husband, because people are still doing it as well. Run down to visit your husband and come back after a few weeks or days. All right. So guys, that is how it is. I go now. Thank you guys for tuning in. For the Ghanaian musician Melody, you said without a man washing your menstruation pants and changing your menstruation pad for you, that man cannot go into a relationship with you, because you are not ready to share your body with a man who is not willing to do all that. So guys, I do really appreciate your coming around. What should a man follow her for? Washing stained pants? She dey learn work o, she should get a puppy and manage herself. Na wetin she talk na, and she boldly dey talk am say na wetin she want. Okay. So my question here sef, according to Emily said she's crazy. Which man, which mother raise man to change pants? Oh, my question, what about your brother? What if your brother comes to you and say, babe, I want to date, he's telling me this. How will you feel? So you will tell your brother to go and wash the stained pants or when a craze, according to Robo people. Oyeda or a Ghana musician is saying if a man cannot change her underwear when she is her monthly period, then he's not worth being with. Yes, that's what she said. That's what she said. I mean, she can get the comment, but might not get anything serious from the relationship. So they will just change the part to sleep with her and then move away. My brother, I don't know, but I know they say love is a strong thing. Love is a strong thing. People, they do all these things, what would they talk? And me, I'm a very straightforward person. There are a lot of things people do behind closed door, but if they don't say it, you might not know. But that does not mean that everybody does it. Okay? I remember as a growing girl then, when I watched it, there's this particular movie they called Glamour Girls. As Nigerians, I believe most of us have watched that movie. Acted by Ernest Obi, okay, a popular Nigerian actor, Ernest Obi, and one, I think Doris, other Gloria Anlozie, something like that, I've forgotten her real name. In that movie, the man was seen washing the wife's pants after the woman had gone out to Kawachi another man and came back. All right. He now directed the man, where she piled up her used pants, for the man to wash, not be juju. All right. Not be juju, he take whole land for that movie. It's a movie, but the guy washed the pants. Even though it's a movie, it they happen for real life, but I am not saying that it is good. All right. I am not saying that it is good for a man to wash the woman's pants, all this ovulation and everything. I am not saying that it's good for a man to change a woman's used pad. I am not saying that it is good for a man to do this or do that. Okay. But people are doing it. So men are out there changing their children's diaper, their children poo-poo, their children and this thing. Even if their wife dey house, so their wife go cross leg, because maybe when they talk for you, don't see by the special grace of God, this leg don't waka go places. That certain things I even see some kind of times, they go dey vex me for body as if say the man na mumu. There's nothing wrong to send your errand, your wife, your husband on errand once in a while, if you are tired or if you are busy up and running doing something. But there's everything wrong if you send that man errand when you have visitors. Women are fond of doing this, especially the women that are the controlling type. When their visitors are there, at that time they go send a man errand. Baby, please get me this. And they are there with their friends. So, baby, do this one, baby, do that one, baby, do that. And they move foolishly man because he's in love with the woman, whether for financial gain or for real love or be infatuation, I don't know. Now so you go dey run errand up and down for baby. Two of them supposed to help each other, but when it comes to you as a woman sending your husband errand in the presence of your family and friends, I don't really buy that idea. I don't really. Boxers does not have stained blood, but boxers sometimes have a sperm now release on it. Blue jeans, you're funny. Oh. He said boxer does not have stained blood. Who tell you say boxers not they have stained blood sometimes? What about some guys that have all these STDs and STIs and sexual transmission infection and all that? All this gonorrhea and gonorrhea. It's not I'm saying this your question. Oh. All this gonorrhea and gonococcus and all that, they will come deposit am for the boxers. They no go know now throw am for laundry basket wey the wife wash. E dey dey sometimes. So boxers and the menstruating underwear is not the same thing. Okay, so I'm not saying that a woman should not wash your husband boxers. So make una no misjudge me here. Oh. It's as if you guys don't even understand what I'm talking about. You can wash your man's boxers, but I ask a question. I say, what if that man's boxers, the man for the cheating man, have gone to disgwangwa one woman outside with that okripoto boxers and came to the house, deposit it. You as a wife now, or as a girlfriend, you did not know that the man is coming out from jiggy jiggy. Will you wash that boxer? I'm not saying that you cannot wash your husband's boxer. Your husband can just drop the undies at the bedroom. As you are taking your bath, you wash and spread. But I am talking about men now wey be say go sleep finish come dey come house. That boxers wey dem wear come now, dey come throw am for ground make you wash as a woman. As you pick the boxers, you come see some kind natural deposits under the boxers. How you go do? You go question your husband or you go just ignore and wash. And there's what they call I've forgotten the word. I've forgotten the word oh. If a man, oh, in short, let me not say it. I forgot because I can't remember the word. But it does happen to men anyways. All right. Or you have a son that started masturbating. You enter his room and you saw the boxers and all that. What will you do? Will you wash the boxers? This is your son oh, maybe around that kind, maybe 16, 17. You go wash the boxers, abi you go just ignore and all that. So my people, I beg to leave. Thank you for coming in. See you some other time, God willing. I find it very difficult to make videos because of some kind time body dey broke. I will have the plan to do it, but I have a lot of topics and it's supposed to be talk show topics. But I dey tire to come out to do videos because of God knows what anyways. So guys, that is that for the sex toys. Make una not crucify me. Oh, I say it's about choice. So I am not encouraging anybody to use it. But if people that are using it, if they like it, fine and good, but they should not be addicted to it. So for those of you that don't want to use it as well, fine and good, it's left for you. But people should stop pretending. So that is that about that. All right. So I go for now. Thanks for coming and see you some other time. I think there was a time before I go, there was this doll sex toys that people were buying. It started from abroad before they started exporting it to Nigeria. Sex toys people were buying that looks like robots and everything. Is it not still people that were buying that? It was expensive that time. Oh, sex toys. They will buy it and keep it in their house. They'll say, they don't want to cheat on their partner. They will be using it. But I don't know that business is still selling. But I know there was a time it was really trending. Sex toys, Nigerians buying at that period. Where. So Blue Jean, as they have sex toys for women, as so they still get for men. All right. So it's all about choice. So I go now. Thank you for coming in and remain blessed. I don't understand